Until now we have discussed different types of switches. Majority of these switches we have discussed manually we have to operate. Mechanically we have to operate. Whether it is SPST switch or SPDT switch or SPMT switch or a rotary switch or push button switch. Now we are discussing another switch. This is also switch. Sir, we have already many types of switches and many operations. We have different poles and we have different throws, and also we have rotary mechanism, we have also push button switches. These many number of switches we have discussed, and also we have discussed another type of switch which is acting like also fuse MCB. What is the necessity to go for the another switch? This relay is no doubt it is a switch, but this switch is different from the other switches. How this difference is making it as a special device. This relay is a switch, no doubt, but this switch is not operated by us. We mechanically do not turn on or turn off switch. This is the speciality of relay. Then who will turn on and turn off this switch? Electrical supply. So this is electrically operated switch, electrical supply. Do you mean to say electrical supply is turning on this switch automatically? Yes. It is also turning off this automatically? Yes. So this is electrically operated switch. The only switch we are discussing in this chapter which is electrically operated is relay. So how this electrically operated switch works? This is the circuit symbol of relay. We never observe these two lines or some one line like this. This is representing some practical circuit, that is relay. This coil represents inductor, as you already know. This is representing, this is an iron core inductor, or if you want to use, in generally sometimes we do not even represent the core also. We directly represent this as the relay. Okay? A relay is having 3 terminals. We can call 5 terminals. In practical relays, we observe 5 terminals. How many terminals we observe? 5 terminals. 3 terminals are normally open, normally closed, and movable contact. Normally open, normally closed, and movable contact. 2 other terminals, these terminals we use for giving supply. We have 5 terminals in the relay. The 3 terminals are normally closed and normally open and movable contact, and the 2 terminals we use for giving the supply. Now if I give 5 volt supply to this relay, if I connect a small circuit, maybe 5 volts and a resistor, LED, 1 kilo ohm resistor. This LED is glowing because of this 5 volt supply. 5 volt supply, this is LED, small bulb. This LED is glowing because of 5 volt supply. Now when we give the 5 volt supply to this relay, because of this 5 volts, we observe the current in this relay coil. And this current forms the magnetic field. This magnetic field trips down, we used the word trips down, but we can also call changes this arm from normally closed to normally open. Now this LED is turned off. So relay is defined as, when we are using the relay, it is opening or closing one circuit by using another circuit. So relay is used to open or close one circuit or to connect or disconnect one circuit by using another circuit. So the operation of this right side circuit is being affected by the left side circuit. It is controlling the right side circuit. Whether the LED should glow or not, that is being decided by the left side circuit. So that's why we are calling relay is an electrically operated switch. It is controlling the operation of the one circuit by using the another circuit. This mechanical contact, which is connecting the movable contact and normal open, and movable contact and normally closed. In generally, this armature, this arm, moving arm, we called as a pole. This is connected to movable contact and normally closed in the real time, in normal condition. It connects to the normally open when we supply the voltage to this relay. This switching action may be done because of several reasons. Sometimes we may use electromagnetic action, as I mentioned already. Sometimes we may use solid state mechanism. Sometimes in the hybrid relays we use the combination of these two. Different types of mechanism we can use to move the arm from the normally closed position to the normally open position. But one thing is sure, whatever the mechanism we are using to change this mechanical contact from normally closed to the normally open, every mechanism should use with the supply only it has to change. If we give the 5 volt supply, then only it has to change from normally closed to the normally open if it is a 5 volts relay. If it is a 9 volts relay, when we give the 9 volt supply, then it changes from the normally closed to the normally open. If it is a 12 volts relay, then when we give the 12 volts, it changes from normally closed to the normally open. But in practical applications, we observe even though the relay is designed for 12 volts relay, even if we give the 11 volts, the relay may turn on. For the practical applications, that thing for our benefit, even when we use the battery, that may discharge for some times. In the battery it may show some 11 volts or like that. So that's why the 12 volts relay may turn on before the 12 volts only when we give the supply, and 5 volts relay may turn on before the 5 volts only in the practical applications.